Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching me. We are back again. Today is the 16th of 365 days of sharing value. Today is going to be fire. Today is going to be fire. So I would advise you to just get one chill water and keep beside you because we're going to be discussing something very, very fascinating today, and that's going to be about you, about me. We're going to be discussing how we can take the driver's seat of our life. Boom, boom. Yes, a lot of us are at the passenger seat. So today, I want to show us how we can actually take the driver's seat of our life. Okay, this is a new year. This is 2025, and we have to do a lot of restructuring. The way we are operating in 2025 is not how we are operating in 2024. We have to do something very different. Okay, Chisholm, please get me a hanky. I need to clean something. Okay, so we need to operate differently, and this time around we have to take ownership. We have to take ownership of our life, ownership of our business, ownership of our spirituality, ownership of our mental health, ownership of our families, everything that has to do with us. We have to take ownership. Okay, we don't have to allow, excuse me please. Okay, we don't have to allow others to be the one that will dictate how we are going to live our lives. We don't have to allow others to dictate whether we are going to be happy or not. Like some persons, let me speak to some women. Some women lock up their happiness, their joy, their peace of mind. They lock it up and carry the key and give to somebody. Let me say their husbands, their bosses, their uncles or whatever. I don't really know. Their boyfriends. They lock their happiness and give the key to someone else, so that whenever they want to be happy, they will not tell that person, please, please, please give me that key or open it for me. So that means the person determines when you're happy, the person determines when you will eat, the person determines when you will do some certain things, because they are the ones controlling that aspect of your life. This is a wake-up call to say, no, it has to stop. You have to take ownership of your life. You have to be at the driver's seat. Now we're going to analyze a couple of things, okay, that has to do with being at the driver's seat of your life. We are going to analyze it. Like, for you to be in the driver's seat of your life, that means you're heading somewhere, right? You have to first of all have a destination. Where are you going to? As a woman, where are you going to? As a man, what's your destination? As a business owner, where is your business going to? Who are your customers? What do they want? Why are you in business? Why are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship just to escape poverty alleviation? Are you in a relationship so that you escape what people are saying? And what would they say? What if? This kind of thing. Is that your destination? So you have to first of all understand your destination in life. I beg your pardon. Where are you heading to? Where are you seeing yourself in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years time? The funny thing is that a lot of persons don't even sit down to have these conversations on their own. They don't know where they are heading to in the next couple, even the next 1 week. They cannot even figure it out. They cannot think deep. They cannot just sit down and ask, okay, in 5 years time, in 2020 something, this is where I want to be. I want to own this. I want to do this. I want to do that. They are so shallow thinking. They are so shallow minded that they will be so tired. They will be so lazy to put their thoughts into deep thinking, to come up with a plan or to come up with a strategy. And that is what you need to change from today. You need to have a time for yourself. I call it the me time, where you devote it for meditation and sober reflection. It could be a time between you and your God. It could be a time you connect with another energy higher than you. You can connect with the deities, a supreme energy other than the one you are operating in. You need a time for sober reflection to think about your life. This is 2025. This is a new year. The new year is already 16 days gone. And I know a lot of persons have printed on their resolution. That was on the 10th. We celebrated International Quitters Day. I don't know whether you're one of them, but for me, no. We are growing stronger. So first of all, you have to consider your destination. Where are you going? As a woman, where are you going? Some women don't even have direction. They don't, like, their life around their children, around their in-law, around their, they don't even think far. They are not seeing themselves in the international stage. They're not seeing themselves holding conventions, holding women, not seeing themselves mentoring people. They're in the confines of their home, which ought not to be so. Like, I like waking up women from their slumber. You were once an individual before you became a mother, before you became a wife, before you became a daughter-in-law. You were once an individual. What is your personal goal? Where are you heading to? Okay, now when you have figured out your destination, you now ask yourself, how long will it cost me to move from where I am right now to my destination? And that is where I talk about long-term plan. What's your goal in the next 5 years? What's your goal in the next 10 years? Where are you seeing yourself in the next couple of years? So when you look at the time frame, you now ask yourself, that brings you to the next question. What vehicle are you going to use to get to that destination you're going? It could be financial vehicles. Let me use financial vehicle because that is what I represent, the financial woman advocate. What financial vehicle will I enter or will I board to get to that my destination in the shortest period of time? Okay, so when you now ask that question, you can now sit down and think and say, okay, in the next 10 years, I see myself speaking in the international stage, so I need to start developing myself in this area, public speaking, this, and this. And for me to be on that international stage, I'll need to save some amount of money for a couple of years. Like, how much is my salary now? How much can I save? No, this salary will not take me there. Let me look for a side hustle and add to it so that from this side hustle, I can be having money to save towards that goal of maybe speaking on an international stage, because it's going to cost you fortune, right? Yes. So when you have identified your direction, how long, like what's the time interval? What's the time interval? Then you now look for the financial vehicle you can use to get to your destination. It could be a jet, it could be a keke, it could be a bicycle, it could be a car, it could be a plane, it could be a ship. Okay, when I'm talking about this financial vehicle, I mean the ones that can take you faster. The slowest of them all is job. You may not understand, but that's the slowest. It's like, for instance, your goal is like to make 3 million naira. That means for you to have 3 million naira, if you calculate by the kind of job you're doing, it's going to take you like 3 years before you, maybe your goal for this, like, let me just put an analogy. Now your goal is to make 3 million naira in January alone. If you have to go by your job, by the job you're doing, maybe you're being paid 50,000 every month. That means it will take you like up to 3 years before you can make that 3 million naira. And that 3 million naira will not even be in bulk, because as the salary is coming, your expenses are also coming with it. So you may not be able to save that 50,000 naira in bulk. You have to still spend from it. So that means it will take you a couple of years before you can make that 3 million naira. That's because you choose the slower, like a financial vehicle that is not moving fast, which is a job, because it will take you going around the clock for like years before you can achieve that target you have to achieve your other goals, that your long-term goals. You see what I'm talking about now? So that's why you need to choose the faster financial vehicle. And the fastest financial vehicle is business or entrepreneurship. That is the fastest. Okay, so we still come to that later. Let me just, I have something to analyze there, but let me just come back later. Okay, so you choose the vehicle you're going to use. Are you going to use the keke, the slowest one, the bicycle or the bike or the car or the jet or the plane or the ship. Okay, so you first of all determine your destination in life. Now when you have determined your destination, you have determined the vehicle you are going to use, the next thing you should consider is the driver. Okay, let me just use an analogy. Like for those of us that travel, for those I didn't travel anyway, for those that traveled for the Xmas period, a lot of us traveled through maybe like Agofure Motors, right? So when you get to Agofure Motors, you look at the vehicle and you like mentally you analyze the vehicle. This vehicle, am I sure is going to take me to my destination? This one that the body is looking like kabu kabu. This one, the tire, the way I'm looking at the tire is deflated though. This tire, you people should check this tire. Will it take us to our destination? You consider that vehicle, right? You look at the body, it's not looking sound until maybe somebody now come and tell you that forget about the body, the engine is cha. Your mind may not like calm down, like okay, maybe they did the body work, they changed the engine, like the engine will take you there, but you just leave the body and just enter. So even you, from the onset, you're skeptical. Am I sure this vehicle is going to take me to my destination? And that is how you too should consider the vehicles you're using to achieve your goal. Will it actually take me to my destination, or you're just moving blindly without even knowing that, oh, this vehicle I'm using cannot take me to my destination? Okay, then after considering the vehicle, maybe you have now like, so okay, maybe the engine is sound, maybe you didn't check very well, maybe you now say, okay, where is the driver? Let's go. Driver now comes in and enters, and now you are the passenger seat, right? Now the driver, you have to consider, you have to assess the driver. Maybe when the driver just came in, he's smelling stench of alcohol, or maybe stench of cigarettes, your mind will even first of all skip. You're like, hey, this one that the driver is woozing like this, he has taken like 3 to 4 bottles of alcohol. Am I sure? Hey, I beg go, I want to alight, please, I need another vehicle, right? You'll be skeptical because your life is very precious to you. You don't want to lose it to a careless driver that drank or smokes. You saw his eyes red, or maybe you saw him fold something and put it at the ESI. Those kind of things. Now be your lifestyle. So you will not be comfortable. You will never be comfortable. You will like, hey, I hope I am safe. But some persons don't consider this. They just enter carelessly, and before you know, something will happen along the way. That's because you trusted a driver that you're not even sure of. You hoped on him, you trusted in his expertise, but alas, lo and behold, your trust was betrayed and something happened along the way. And that is how some persons lose their lives. You'll be in a vehicle and you are seeing the driver speed at a very uncontrollable speed limit, and you are not even telling the driver, stop, let me calm down. You're just enjoying the ride, or you're praying inside of you, oh Jesus. So instead of you to caution the driver immediately that, see, Oga, if you drive like this, you may end up endangering my life. I am not going again. Let me alight. But some persons, because they are so focused on the destination, I want to reach fast, you don't even care. You endanger your life. And that is where my point is coming from now. You have to come and be at the driver's seat. You allow every other person to drive you to your destination, but not you. Someone can drive you and make you angry. When I talk about driving and making, I'm talking about women. Somebody will tell you something, maybe your husband tells you a word, and you take that word and you hold it so sacred, and you're angry for days. You may even pour it on your children, pour it on your in-law, pour it on anybody that comes around you, just because somebody threw a word at you. Somebody drives you nuts. No. But if you are at the driver's seat of your life, nobody won't drive you mad. You'll be the one that will be driving yourself mad. Take ownership. Take responsibility. And that's where I came in, because I was just surfing the internet and I saw a post of a lady that unalived herself. In fact, she leached herself to death. She leached herself just because the man in her life wasn't giving her attention. She already had 2 kids. The man in her life wasn't giving her attention. And I learned from them say that she's even the side chick of the man, something like that. The man is already married and kind of all those stuff, all those dirty stuff I don't like hearing. And she leached herself out of anger. Like, why would somebody drive you nuts to that extent? You don't value your life. Okay, so you have to be the driver. Okay, now after considering the driver, what else do you consider? You consider other passengers that are going on the same journey with you. Okay, those passengers, you have to network with them, you have to discuss with them, because all of you at that moment are in the same WhatsApp group. If anything happens there now, your family or whatever that is at home is you and those people that are your family. So you have to like build synergy, you have to build collaboration, you have to build rapport, you have to even ask them. Some people don't know how to interact. You just be on a vehicle and you are with people, you don't even know how to do neighborly there. All of you are just focused, going to your direction, and once you just alight, that is it. Not knowing that those persons are also your destiny helpers. Those persons you meet in that same vehicle with you, they are your destiny helpers. You can collaborate with those people, you can broker businesses with them, you can do a lot of things with those people. But some people, they don't have networking skills, they're not good in networking, they are not neighborly. My husband will say some persons are not neighborly. They are not neighborly. They are not neighborly. You will sit and you stretch on the seat. You don't even know whether this person is comfortable enough. You can't even adjust. You just big around because you paid maybe 5,000 naira, so you should enjoy your money. You know, you're not kind enough to accommodate. Some women, other passengers will carry baby and the babies are disturbing you. You're free. You cannot even say, oh madam, let me help you and hold this your baby. I've done it a couple of times. When I enter and I see a woman with 2 children struggling with them on the seat, I'll just carry one person on my lap and say, madam, be free. They're like, hey, ma, God bless you. Ma, thank you. Hey, God, whenever they come down, sometimes if I have extra money, I will pay for them. I'll pay for them and say, I'm not paying for you, I'm paying for baby, and they'll be happy. There was a lady, I'm not saying it that I'm bragging or I'm showing off, no, but these are little things that we do to the passengers alongside our lives that you can't take for granted, right? They will give you favor tomorrow. I'm not doing it that I'm getting favor from them, but I know God understands why I'm doing it. Okay. There was one lady, I boarded a vehicle, then I was going to work. When I was still going to my 9 to 5, I boarded a vehicle, and this woman is also in that vehicle with either her mother-in-law or so. She just put to bed. I was at the back. I was like, wow. When I saw the baby, I have soft spots for babies, right? So when I saw the baby, I was so compassionate to the baby. I was like, oh ma'am, congratulations. So thank God for Johnny Mercies. You came and you gave us a beautiful baby. God bless you. She was like, oh, thank you. Do you know, when I was alighting, when I got to the place I'm alighting, I came down and I looked inside my purse. I had 2,000 naira inside my purse. So I picked out the 2,000 naira. I squeezed it and put it in the hands of the woman while I was coming down from the vehicle, and say, ma'am, use it to buy diaper and detergent for the baby. We're like, wow, ma'am, thank you. You know, I said, no, don't mention. Let the glory be to God. And she was very, very happy. Who knows how many prayers she prayed for me in that period? I do it a couple of times. Sometimes I'll see students on my way while I'm going to work. That time I used to go to work, I join vehicles a lot. So I'll see students hurrying to school. They will lap themselves. When I see those things, I'll remember my school days, how I have to trek for a long time before I'll now go to my school. So I will remember and say, these children, people are Indomie generations. Your own is better. You're entering vehicle. Then our own is trekking. And you know why? Whenever I want to pay for them, I will always look at those ones that are well respected. As soon as I enter, they will greet. Good morning, ma, or good morning. Once you greet, I'll know that, oh, this one, at least they taught this child very well how to behave in public. I will pay for them. And they were like, thank you, ma, thank you, ma, thank you, ma. So along the way of life, you meet other passengers. How do you treat those passengers? You can broker communication, you can broker deals, you can exchange numbers, you can exchange contact cards, and tomorrow, who knows? Like, I've gotten some deals, like I talk about sometimes it's only on conversation, though sometimes I don't make calls while I'm in the vehicle, but there are some calls that will come, I need to respond. And as soon as I speak, they will just like, ma'am, are you into this? And I say, yes. So please let me have your number. I've gotten countless contacts like that have helped in my business before I finally resigned and joined entrepreneurship. It has helped. Okay, so other passengers matters. Okay, now I have a question. What if, as you're on that journey, your vehicle breaks down? What will you do? On your journey of life, your vehicle breaks down. What will you do? This is the time where you have to hop out of that vehicle and look for another vehicle that will take you to your destination you're going. Let me assume you're going to Lagos. So along the way, maybe along Benin or a road, your vehicle broke down. The tire was punctured by a nail or by one sharp concrete stone. What will you do? Will you still sit there and be wallowing in self-pity, in pity party? Oh, my husband no dey give me money again. Chai, my business don stop. A lot of things have happened. You start nursing the wound, start romancing the wound, instead of you to immediately know that, oh, I am on the highway, oh, and this vehicle has stopped, and you are seeing others just passing in high speed, and you're just there. This driver, why didn't you check this tire? Why did you curve your hand like this? Why didn't you curve your hand like this? Why didn't you buy fuel that time? Why didn't you check? You start blaming the driver. Instead of immediately activating the next plan B. What do I do? If I am the one there, immediately I will just start flagging those ones that are doing where passing me. I don't waste time. Like when I'm going to work, like I have a target now. The time they gave me to resume in my office is 7:15. 7:15 sharp, you're not there. 1,000 naira is going out of your account, whether you like it or not. They have already marked it. You're going to clock in 1,000. So how much is the salary? And every day 1,000 is going. Oh, so I have a target. As soon as I just notice the sound of the vehicle, it's not. I don't stop. Jump down immediately. The next vehicle, I'm flagging it down. I don't hop in. If the driver insists that I'll pay, I'll just throw the money at him because I can't even start arguing with him. Some persons argue. Your vehicle, I will not pay. If you want to, how to collect, take, let me go. Because the more I stay there to be arguing with driver, waiting for driver to fix whatever the problem is, the more time is going. Time is money. Time is going immediately. You're getting later. Even when you come in, they won't even answer you in that excuse you're giving that your car broke down. Who say, are you the only one? You keep giving excuses. Driver no poof well for motor. E now drive enter like this, now come out of here, now fly up, now come down. All of you follow and fly up and come down. Nobody will listen to those excuses. You just have to get the job done and get it done very fast. That is life for you. Life moves on. Like if you complain, life moves on. Okay, let me give you an analogy in the Bible. The man that was sitting at the pool of Bethesda. What happened? Jesus Christ said, do you want to be healed? He said, no, to be healed now, but I don't have anyone. What kind of excuse is that? I don't have anyone to take me into the pool. You don't have anyone, and you have been here for 38 years. So who is helping you to bathe? Who is helping you to get food? You want to tell me you don't have anyone, right? You give that excuse and you're okay. In fact, it romances your dopamine. I don't get anyone now, nobody to help me. Like I asked somebody the other day, you're sick and you told me you're at work. Why? I said, I don't have options. I was like, no, you have options. You just choose not to take those options. You have a lot of options, man. In life gives us various options. It's just you that don't want to take it. You want to play the excuse game. You want to allow another person to be driving you, instead of you to enter the driver's seat of your life. You want another person to be driving you, and you're telling me I don't have options. You have options, just that you're too scared to skip. And that is why in my upcoming book, From 9 to 5 to Momentpreneur, that's what I tagged that book. I want to tell you my journey from the 9 to 5 into a momentpreneur, like an entrepreneur mom. I'll tell you my story. It wasn't easy to jump, but I have to jump. So you that is saying I don't have options, you have options. Life has every 24 hours another option. Every 24 hours that you're alive, another option. So it's left for you to take it or not, to decide to be at the driver's seat or still remain at the passenger seat and be complaining alongside other passengers why the driver did not pump the tire before leaving, why the driver did not check the oil filter or whatever fuel gauge. Yes, some women that maybe the husband bought you a car or you have a car of your own. What they will do once early morning, they just carry key, put inside the ignition. They just zoom to the market. They don't even check anything. They don't check the oil, they don't check the water, they don't check if the fuel they even had is enough to take them to the market and come back. They will just enter and zoom to the market. Then all along the way, the car will stop them on the way. And what do? They will call Oga. Ah, sweetheart, abeg, come and carry your car. It's now the husband's car when the thing have stopped on the way. But while you're driving it, is Nwunye car. But now that the car has stopped on the way, Oga, come and carry your car. They did not check anything. Maybe it's even fuel that got finished. They don't even know how to interpret the dashboard to know fuel gauge and whatever. They don't care. All they know is just to switch car and zoom. And that's how some persons live their life. You just wake up every morning, no direction. All you know is just take me to driver, come. Take me to Alabaro market. Whatever is, not necessary check, you don't do it. Your necessary morning routine, you don't do it. You just want to get to your destination. But how? Odumeje say, how? You came to borrow me I should borrow you 5 naira. I say I don't have. You say how? You too. How? You don't have, I don't have. How? Like how? How would you expect somebody that doesn't even know your destination to carry you to your destination? You have to be at the driver's seat. And before you become the driver, before you take the driver's seat of your life, that is where you now have to like, okay, now driver no go come, na me go drive myself. That's when you start checking. Wait, to this fuel that is here now, will it be enough? Is my brake? Am I sure it's working? You matched on it. Okay, it's giving. Is there oil? Is there water? Is there, check all the vital signs of the car, like the morning routines you need to do before you take off. That's how life is. You have to check yourself and be in charge, okay? You have to be in charge. So imagine some persons, what they do, because they are not in charge. When they enter a vehicle, they don't even know that there's no brake. And that's because somebody have been driving you all this while now. You don't even know that the brake is not working. You just enter steering, on ignition, off you go. So when your life have gone far, you're not applying brake, it's not pumping, nothing. Before you know, you crash. And that is how you go into depression. That's how you enter pity party. That's how you enter the blame game. Looking for who is doing you. This is 2025. This is 16th of January already. You dey find who they do you. Now you they do yourself. You don't want to be consistent in the things you said you're going to do. The list you wrote, the long list, the prayers, all the fasting and prayers since 31st night, all the things you decided. You don't want to be consistent. You don't want to beat that laziness. You don't want to beat that demon of procrastination. Tomorrow you now start blaming someone. 2025 will come to an end again. It's still leaving you even worse than you were in 2024. I don't want that to be my issue. That is why every day I beat myself to come on live. If that's the only thing I can be consistent, oh God, glory to God, to come and share value and to put in the work in my business, in my entrepreneurship, because it's not easy. Let no one kid you. It's not easy, but you have to put in the work. When you put in the work, you eat the reward at the end. It's not easy, except you want to go back to Egypt, where you be eating cucumber and granite and be suffering like a slave, where you're always not having enough. It's never enough. They will give you cucumber and granite just to subdue your pains, and you are still walking like an elephant and eating like an ant. But until you are sick and tired of being sick and tired of your life, that is when you you charge like a bull and face life. And when that happens, you will now be considered as someone that is at the driver's seat of his or her life. You are not in charge. Omo, I know where they go. You know those women that used to do drivers at the road. Omo, those women are superheroes, Amazons. There was what I saw one day. I was coming back from work. It was raining. I struggled to get a cab, and finally I was able to get one. It was a lady. Oh my God. I struggled to see myself at the front seat. It was a struggle. So when she saw me, she entered the front, I zoomed into the front, and we started having a conversation. I was like, wow, ma'am, you're on Amazon, you're trying. Say, my sister, what you go do now? We have to hustle. We have to hustle. I say, my fellow man, well done, yeah. God go bless your hustle. As you know, say you go dey follow man up and down, make go give you the hustle your own. God go bless you. Was like, my sister, God bless you too. We started building rapport. So I'm supposed to pay her 200 that day. I'm supposed to pay her 200, but I got some egunje at the office. You know what is egunje? Thank you, sir. Eshe, sir. I got plenty egunje that day because of my customer service skill. I know how to I give it to Vivian. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Let me praise myself small. Where is fun? Let me find myself. Yes, I know how to do it. And I got a lot of customers that used to give me appreciation. So I had enough. So that day, instead of 200, I gave her 500 and told her to keep the change. She was like, hey, I think that's the first time in her life she has seen a woman giving her money to say, keep the change. It usually comes from the male folk that supports her hustle. But this time around, I gave her a clean 500 and said, ma'am, keep the change. She was like, oh, my sister, God bless you. I said, God bless you too. Keep your hustle alive, okay? You're doing well. It's better than going to be looking for a man that will give you. You're hustling. And you need to see how she was exchanging vibes with the Agberos that are coming to attack her. It's like, boy, clear road. Boy, I go change her for you. I say, oi, this one Agbero. I say, madam, I say, yes, so say they are boys, my boys. Clear road for mama, they will clear. I say, well done. I have to support her. So don't be, if you're a woman, don't be claiming pity party. No, be in charge. So let me use this opportunity to invite you to my upcoming program. Why won't I sell my products now? Omo, if you're a woman here and you don't know how to make money online, you have been hearing you can also make money online. You don't need to we like soft life now. Soft life, everybody likes soft life. So there is a soft way of life in this era, which is the internet money. It's free for everybody. It's free for everybody. Come and take your national kit. But if you're coming to take the internet money, you cannot come empty-handed though. You need a product. You need a product that people, that when I mean product, I mean a solution, a value. You need value to present to the world. What are you giving to the world as value? They will pay you money to get it. That is like literally how to make money on the internet. When you have value that people need, people are begging you to take my money and give me this value. I need it. This is the only thing I need to breathe right now. So I'm going to help you in my upcoming program, Becoming a Cash Generating Machine, to create that value that you can sell to the world and cash out. Let me tell you something. The Bible says we are the light of the world, a city built on the hill, and you are hiding in your house, claiming the word of God inside your house. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows what you have. Nobody knows your gift. Nobody knows your talent. Come, brother, sister, uncle, auntie, 9 to 5 worker, stay at home mom. Come, let me show you how to use that gift, that talent you have, and put it into a vessel that you can sell to the world. That is what my upcoming program is all about. It's for everyone that is looking for a way to earn extra income, to add up to what they are doing already, to take them to their destination faster. So with the product I'm going to create for you, you can actually be at the driver's seat of your life. It's just but little money, 19,999 naira. So if this is for you, I'm going to drop the link to my community on the group, and after this broadcast, I'm going to drop the link to my community. You can join my community. You can come to my inbox and ask me how you can be part of that class. It's coming up on March 15th and 16th. It's going to be a 2 days master class. Okay, you need not miss it. So if you know someone that really want to start being in the driver's seat of their life, share this broadcast to them. Let them get to them. If you have not followed me, if this is your first time of coming across me, or having a feel of my vibes, hit the follow button. I'm going to follow you back immediately, okay? Let's share values together. So if there's any defining moment for you in this broadcast, please let me know at the comment section. I want to read from you. Then don't forget to smash the love emoji. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. This will tell the algorithm that you love the broadcast and you want it to go far. So if you're watching me from the YouTube community, amazing. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, turn up the bell notification so that when I come on live again tomorrow, you will be notified. Till I come your way tomorrow, I want you to keep remaining true to your destination. Know where you're going, know the right vehicle to enter, then enter the driver's seat and drive. Oh yeah, let's go. Vroom. Bye bye.